and I'll be right with you. Hello and good evening, everybody. I will be right with you. Closing up stuff over here. Got show ads coming, but they're not coming very like it's not rolling out like I usually see them. So we're having some server difficulties with whatnot. Big shocker there, right? Did you? There, no, we don't have any brand new day stuff in. No, we have a load of Marvel Legends and a little bit of Spider Man, but no brand new day stuff. It is the highest grossing movie of all time. The four highest grossing movies of all time, Tom Holland has been in them, which is a pretty cool thing, right? What's up, Aaron? I see you sneaking in there. Trying to see if I recognize any other names in here. What's up, Pope Joy? Pope Joy. We got your packages shipped out, AA Ron. Okay, let's do this. I've heard that movie is great. We do have some Power Rangers stuff. Feel free to type Power Rangers into our Buy It Now store. Follow us there. Let's go have some fun. Marvel Legends, go type those into our Buy It Now store, and we will pull up a ton of Marvel Legends because we have a ton in there. There's probably 400 Marvel Legends in our store. I will show off the Marvel Legends section here in a second, though. Give me a second. All right. Got a PS5 in with a pretty sweet headset set. Marvel Legends are all this way. Somebody messaged me earlier. He wants the Michael Knight. Gotta find. There we go. I'm real happy with this stuff, Aaron. I assume he wants this one. These light up too. I don't know how to make them light up, but Trimer. This right here is the Knight Rider. All right, so we're gonna go show off Marvel Legends. I'm gonna show off the new stuff we just got, and then we'll see where we go from there. Okay. A little bit of Godzilla stuff left, not much. These are neat little printout things here, like these. Got some. This Max Rebo band set is actually where you put. I think it's Dan Armstrong on that. Sorry. Fast and the Furious car, an Ecto One, which looks pretty sick. Like the DeLoreans, these all light up too. There's another Ecto One. It's a Transformers Ecto One. That's the Optimus Prime Ecto One. The Lucky Charms car, another DeLorean. Smokey and the Bear, or Smokey Bear, and his is that a Bronco? So these are neat. I actually kind of like those. Got them in today. But check, there's a Yellowstone. Yellowstone. Check it out. The Knight Rider. There's a General Lee. Dukes of Hazard. Dukes of Hazard. Love this stuff. The Smokey Bear set is neat. Let me pull it up real quick and check. We haven't even priced these yet. They're so new. We literally just bought them. And we set them out here till we can get to them. Give me just a second. I'll have you the price of that Smokey Bear. All right. So looks like Smokey Bear is 35 on Smokey Bear. Still sealed, $35. Sells on eBay for $39.99. Now you can go buy it on eBay for $40 though if you want. See, look. There we go. Last sold $39.99, and the last sold $40. We already priced it under. Let's see here. We got Yellowstone Dukes. Those Dukes of Hazzard pieces are pretty awesome. I loved this show as a kid. Then we've got a few more pieces over here we have not priced yet, but we're working on it. We're just getting through our counter full of stuff. We don't get Monster High End very often, so kind of neat to see them. Awesome little indoor set right here. Little lowrider, purple lowrider. Oh man, there's an old guy in here today looking for an '80s Silverado, and I couldn't find one. There's literally one right there. God, I'm terrible at this job. Some Blockies, Bumblebee, and Optimus Prime. Added quite a few Marvel Legends to the wall and to the counter. Songbird. This is actually a pretty decent looking Songbird. All right, those guys with the Marvel Legends questions, I'm here at the Marvel Legends. Comic Vulture. Did you type Vulture into our Buy It Now store? Hey, oh, never mind. I don't see any Vulture. Sorry, man, no Vulture. We have lots of vintage G.I. Joe. Each day that we don't sort these out more of them sell, so there's less left to sort later. Best way to be. Really good looking Milano set here. Here's all of our vintage Joe stuff along this wall, and in this case, and on the shelf over there, and in these cases, and on that wall. They're kind of in lots of places. All right. We haven't gone through this stuff yet, but there's still plenty of new stuff we haven't sorted in yet. Did you type X-Men 97 into the Buy It Now store to see what we had? We do have a Hammerhead, just not a complete one. Somebody asked about a Hammerhead earlier today. Like, I know I have a Gambit, and we sold our Morph. We've got the Sentinels. Just put this together. Looks like somebody was messing with it. Masterpiece trailer here. Nope, we put all of our vintage Motu that's worth more than $15 on the shop. If it's less than 15, it doesn't go on the shop. Hey, there's some superpowers in here. Didn't see that. Need to get this thing closed again. Somebody was over here messing with it. Give me just a second, guys. I'm trying to secure this thing here that I don't know why people mess with stuff. They don't have any intention of buying. They just mess with it, take things apart, and then walk off. Probably one of the odder things about owning a toy store that I've noticed is how much stuff. It doesn't matter if it has do not touch signs on it or not. There we go. Oh, now it won't close. So I need to figure out why it won't close. But I don't have time to mess with it right now. We'll have to come back. What's less than $15? Yeah, I don't show. We don't sell things online that's less than $15. It's not worth the time to do it. So it's $15 is our minimum. Can I grab the two? Yeah, you can actually go in and just buy it from our Buy It Now store if you want to. Like they're just available to purchase. That's yeah. I mean, like if it's less than $15, it's not worth selling online. We have a because of the. I mean, we have to pay 22% just to sell and whatnot. Be right back, guys. Sorry. Oh shoot! Why did my phone do that? Be right back, guys. Did you grab the Scarlet Witches from the store, sir? I'm looking for one right now. There's a Captain America one. I don't see a zombie Scarlet Witch in there. We only have one carded TMNT right now. It's a Genghis Frog. I'll go look at the Scarlet Witches. If it's listed at 20, that's probably what we want to sell it for. Okay. They do, Aaron. So we have to pay for the item. Let's just use, for example, we buy an item that's worth $50. We pay $20 cash for it. Okay, that's about what our percentage works. We would give $30 in trade credit, $20 in cash. Take the $20 item. I pay somebody to take pictures of it, put it on all of my online stores, price it, tag it, and then somebody else gets to go put it away. So we've already put $5 to $7 worth of labor costs on it. Then we take that item, we sell it for 50. So Whatnot takes its 20, it's 12%. eBay takes 22%. So let's say, hey, well, we did good. We sold it on eBay. So we sold it on Whatnot, so we only paid the 12%. So 12% of $50 is $6. So we get $44 of net. Remember, we already paid $20 for the item and we paid approximately $5 of labor. So our profit is $19. Except we sold it on Whatnot, so now we have to pull it off of our Shopify and pull it off of our eBay store. And then somebody has to take the item, set it out to be packed and shipped. So then we have to include the box. All of our boxes basically cost $1 and up from there, plus tape, plus packing materials like a label and peanuts or bubble wrap, which is another dollar or so of expense. And then I have to pay somebody to pack it up, and then I have to pay somebody to take it to the post office. So when you figure the labor cost and the cost to ship, that's about another $10 of cost. So on that $20 that we spent to sell an item at $50, we make about $9 profit. Um, which I know sounds crazy that that's the way it breaks down to. Um, but unfortunately, that's just the nature of resale. Well, when we sell it for tax, the IRS doesn't count like, okay, so I paid my employees. Well, so then I have to pay for lights and I have to pay for, this fancy carpeting that we got. I'm looking for Metalhead over here, by the way. Sorry, I got distracted. So whenever people make offers, it's not that we see the offers like we don't not want to make offers. It's just that there are sometimes you can make offers and they make sense, And sometimes, here we go, we got a complete metalhead, great shape, $40. But when you're doing that, when you're paying 40%, which most stores don't pay 40% cash, so that we can continue to pay 40% for stuff, it means that we don't have as much wiggle room on the other end. So it's not us trying to be a jerk, it's just us trying to make sure we pay the bills. But yes, we have the IRS to pay, and I have, as the store owner, I have rent to pay and I have insurance to pay. So that extra little bit of dollars is how we have to pay all our bills. So we have to do um, a significant amount of volume to be able to make it work with that. So that's my constant. People all the time are like, you probably didn't even pay half of that, what that was worth. That is correct. We don't pay half of what something's worth. If you are selling it to us for cash, we pay 40%. Hello, Hatter. If we do trade, we do 60%. We have so much TMNT, man. So much. Did you type any into our Buy It Now store? Also, did you? I can go over there and show a little bit. Is there anything in particular in TNT you want to see? I don't know what a trash pack is. What's up, Nicholas? We have been really killing it with these Goosebump books the last 24 hours. We've sold a ton of them. Vintage what? Turtles? Yeah, I only have like 150 vintage turtles over there. You probably want to narrow that down a little bit. We also have a lot of Motu in our store, our Buy It Now store. You could type stuff in there. Hang on just a second, guys. Hey, I'm in the middle of a live sale. What's up? All right, bye. Not bad. We're talking about the plight of the seller. Now, I'm not saying that we can't make a good living doing this. What I'm saying is that most of my living comes from my rental properties, not from the store here. Got this metalhead. Did you custom order the car? What happened to the Rover? We're in the TM&T section right now. I'm gonna roll around to the Motu section. What new car did you get, man? Being an adult and being without a car sucks. I could not go back to being a teenager without a car again. Relying on other people, I feel trapped all the time now when I do have a car. RAV4s, that's the exact same vehicle that my oldest son's mom and I had when he was born. They're reliable freaking cars. Yes, we were just in the Vintage Joe section. What would you like to know about our Vintage Joe section? I'm happy to show it, but it's a being more specific definitely helps. I have no vintage wrestling that I'm aware of. Here we are in the Motu section. There's a lot. I keep getting asked to go to sections, and then I go to sections, and then I never hear from the dude again. Like the Marvel earlier, gone. Then the Vintage Joe, gone. Then I went to look at TMNT, gone. Now I'm in the Motu, gone. Why? Guys, I don't need all these extra steps. Actually, I'm real fat. I need all the steps I can get. So you keep you keep pounding away. There's so much Motu in here. I freaking love this Hordak. The problem with RAV4s, as I've gotten older, is that RAV4s didn't grow in size as I've grown in size. When I was in my 20s, they fit a lot better. In my late 40s, the RAV4 did not expand to meet my needs. uh, it is the classic cartoon colors, and I love it. How much for the loose faker? This is not a vintage faker. I don't have a vintage faker right now. I have an Origins faker, which is this guy right here. He is the Origins faker. He is also literally in my Buy It Now store, so you could type faker in there and he'd pull right up. We don't combine shipping, but if you buy the items in the sale, Whatnot combines the shipping for you. We actually don't get to do anything with the shipping at all in here. We have literally nothing to do with it, unfortunately. Okay, we got this faker here. He is $30 complete Origins faker. Love it. No worms with antenna, no decimator with helmet and gun, no lift ticket with mic, no royal guard with breathing tube. Those are the kinds of things that come in and go right back out the door. Like I have dedicated long-term buyers. Let's see. Cyberverse Soundwave. I'm pulling up Cyberverse Soundwave to see what's up. You know what the $19 one? Well, let's. Yeah, I love Hordak's one of my favorite villains from the vintage toy world. Type WW in our Buy It Now store. Yeah, it's $19 for a Soundwave, man. I feel like that's a pretty fair price already. We don't sell accessories, Jason. Any accessories we have, we put with figures. Right, we need the heavy metal with Mike, and I actually sold the Palo with good arms last week. I haven't had the chance to see Spider-Man yet, which I'll be honest, I'm really bummed about. But my life is controlled by a 16-year-old daughter who sets my schedule for me. Excuse me. So we have lots and lots of vintage stuff. If it's one of those high-end, sought-after vintage Joes, my regular Joe customers who I've had for a long time tend to swoop those out of there. We've been selling Joes for almost a decade now, and because of that, we just have such a huge customer base. And so there's a good Spider-Man right there. Um, Most of our regular we don't, those things don't ever even make it over to here. They sell on our Facebook. Like we do a lot of Facebook sales. Our Facebook stores is our Facebook stores is our primary selling platform. We've been selling on Facebook for a decade now. We have 44,000 followers on our Facebook store. All right, guys, I'm responding to some offers real quick. No, we don't use Facebook Marketplace. That is for psychos. We don't have any complete Rolling Thunders. Ugh. They're displayable, but they're playable is questionable, but none of them are complete. Again, that's one of those ones where as soon as we have a complete one, they literally are just gone. Most of our things, because we have such a long-term dedicated customer base, um, a lot of that stuff sells very quickly. Shipping is kind of a pain in the ass, that's true, but we're pretty good at it at this point. What's up, Chad? I'm really happy to see, you know, Tate's Vintage Toys. I didn't want to say out loud what you were trying to spell there, but I was a little nervous. I'm glad you corrected that. That's one of those where I try to pronounce a word thinking it's something else and I get myself in trouble. So, Rolling Thunder is awesome. We have a little bit of superpowers. I can show you what we got. You're welcome, Braden's PO7. Braden, is that TP as in toilet paper? Or? Yes, we have over 600 Transformers in the store. Feel free to type Transformers in the Buy It Now. I'm going to stick with TP, man. Your new nickname is Charmin. Oh, God, I'm really walking it out today. Here we go. Here we go. Vintage superpowers. I got a Firestorm. That's the in package Wonder Woman still. What's the SoendsDay deal? I don't know what that means. We got some Robins. We got Superman, a Flash. Is that Lex Luthor? And Hawkman is not a superpower. And then we got a. Oh, what is that? I can't remember that guy there. Yeah. What's up, Chris? Matthew Christie. I appreciate the recommendations to stay kind and courteous, Ruger. Some days are weird. How much for the Lucky Charms mobile? I don't know. Uh, I think there's. Is there one back there? I think it may be the only one. Oh, I bet it's in Kanan's bag because he had. There was like 2 or 3 controllers. I'm betting little turd snacks some. We have a little bit of FNAF. We do have the Lyle Kaiser as well. That is correct. How much on the short card Wonder Woman? It's in our Buy It Now store, Garen. Yeah. I'm fielding offers. I'm showing pictures. I'm dancing in the moonlight. I can't sing. I can't dance. Oh, smacky, smacky. Mr. Freeze. Shut up, Mick. No sale going on. SoendsDay. I don't know what that means. SoendsDay is the name of this sale that we're doing right now. We have no old wrestling. We can hit you up on Facebook. Yes, follow us on Facebook at Toys R Us LLC. That is where we post pictures of all of our new stuff. So I post pictures on my personal page, and we post pictures on our store page and videos of stuff we buy every time we buy stuff. And then the first wave of buyers takes the stuff out of it before it ever gets posted online. What doesn't sell in those first waves, we actually show off in these videos and whatnot is our pre-sale stuff. That's when the deals are better. And then once they get listed online, that's when we've all got a lot of labor sunk into it. So we're not as dedicated to making deals at that point. So that's really the best place to get the first and fastest deals. Okay, if you type in FNAF in our Buy It Now store, there may be some stuff. Low Light Classified. Did you look in our Buy It Now store to see if we had Low Light Classified? Type FNAF into our Buy It Now store. Type any wrestling stuff you're looking for would be up in our Buy It Now store. I knew you were coming with those. I knew it. I don't know what we have on our Motu Origins. The other secret about this place is that I don't actually list anything online, not a single solitary thing. I do live videos, I do informational videos, I build Lego sets and work on our Lego aisle, and I handle all the pricing for vintage G.I. Joe stuff, but that is all I got. So the Lego section is my responsibility. Har har. Yeah, not today, but thanks, I guess. What's up? We have not added any more loose items since your last visit. If you guys want to follow TikTok on whatnot, she's here as Abby Terracotta College. Terracotta College. So there's about 4,700 items, individual listings in our Buy It Now store, but several of those have multiple. So we have over 10,000 items in our Buy It Now store to choose from. The Lego sets, we go through every single one of them one at a time. So this is my section here and the Vintage Joe. Yo. Yes. You have a Dark Claw was released in '89. We got one of those. Yes. Here you go. You can put that on my desk. So I have an '89 Dark Claw. I don't know if I have a complete one or not, but I'll look and see. I know I at least have a figure. But have you seen the classified Dark Claw? It is freaking sick. So I was telling you guys earlier, so things come in the store. We've got one gal who handles all of our new stuff. Anything with a barcode that comes in, she does. And then another gal, so she does all those listings online. So all this stuff would be one. This is what Triple H does: is she lists these and price these, and she goes through them, and then Big Shifter goes through and puts them where they belong. So, welcome, Wayne. Wayner. I still want to make a deal with you on this computer trade, bro. I need to get rid of this computer, and I need your Lego in my life. Captain Commando. I am unfamiliar with that. So I do all the buying, but I buy these huge lots of things, so I often don't know what we have. So to recap, I buy everything that comes in the store, I buy. Okay. Then we have a guy named Noah who tests all of our electronics and then fixes the ones that don't work. If it's something with a barcode, all this stuff here, Triple H prices it and puts it online after it's been on the counter for a while. Actually, let's start this process. Let's just say you were here Sunday afternoon and a guy brought all of this stuff in, which is only part of it left. So he brought this whole collection of stuff in here. Some of it's loose, some of it's sealed, some of it's stuff we already have. And so it just becomes something we do a quantity just online. So we put it all on the counter, we make all of our deal out. And then the people who do individual things come through. Like Sal came through and got all the G.I. Joe classified. So got any new, depends on what new Motu means to you. It means different things to different people. And then TikTok takes all the loose stuff, so she'll sort through these, like these wrestlers, these Rambo figures. She put, like, hey, there's a decent looking transformer right there. I didn't know I had this over here. That's fun. She'll go through, she'll price all these guys, and like these superpowers here, she'll accessorize them, she'll tag them. If they're over $15, they go online. The New Eternia. Yeah, I do have some of those, I think. Literally, this one right here. New Eternia. Yeah, what do you know? And then I got this guy here as well. He's New Eternia. I got a whole section. Oh, there's crap. There's another classified over here. And then when they get priced and put on the counter, Big Shifter and then Metallica go through. If you're wondering why these names are so weird, it's because all the gals that work here have fake names. Because you guys are all creepy weirdos, and I don't want their names being known. So they go and put those away on where they go. If it comes like Sal does projects, for example, she's going through and pricing every love you, sweetie, and pricing every single one of our comic books. So Sal is there. We go, New Eternia stuff down here. By the way, all of these are on our Buy It Now store, so you could definitely check those out as well if you wanted to. And I think those. Well, if you're looking for Origins, we have a ton of Origin stuff over here. So some of it's online, some of it's not. Like Skeletor, $10. All this other stuff is online. Clawful, $10. Does that say 10? Yes, it's $10. Hot Wheels Kentucky. I've been doing this. I've actually been in business in my 18th year, and I was a pawn shop and gun store owner and bail bondsman for years. And I for close to a decade, and I'm telling you what, I deal with more psychos in the toy world than I did in the pawn shop, gun, and bond business. There are people that are less capable of being decent humans in the toy world than there are in those. And I know when I say that, people are like, "No, you're exaggerating." I don't think you realize how badly some son of a bitch is willing to lose his entire soul over $17 like that. $17 toy, that's probably the thing that surprises me the most of all the stuff that we do. I mean, especially on eBay. So I would, by the way, being a bail bondsman, people think that's crazy. The surety recovery, the side where you have to go chase the people that disappear, has the craziness to it. But just the bonding in general doesn't, because people are doing everything in their power to make you happy to get you out of jail. And then because in Missouri, when you're a bond enforcement agent, because it's licensed under the same thing through the Department of Insurance, you have full arresting authority. The guy could just make you mad. He doesn't have to do anything illegal to get arrested by you. When you have a bond on somebody, you can literally. Now we would never do that because it's a pain in the rear to do all that. But the people that you're bonding out are way easier to deal with than people in the toy community, which is real weird to have to say, but here we are. So, don't die, Tagro, don't die. We don't have any dark water stuff right now. So Sal's doing the comics right now. She handles my modern Joes. So I do all the vintage Joes. She handles all the modern Joes. So every modern Joe you see priced and tagged is all Sal's work. And then Like I said, big shifter hinders the cleaning and the organizing of the sections. And then she also helps me with the Lego sets. The Carded Horde Trooper Origins. Let's go take a look. Overflow. I love the Origins Hordak and the Origins Horde Trooper because they remind me of my childhood, and I wanted a Horde Trooper so freaking bad as a kid. I loved Hordak. I love this unpunched, by the way, just so you know. So she's actually really made massive headway with the comics. Horde Trooper is $13, unpunched. Darklon was only sold with his vehicle. I got two of them, Garen. Do you want both of them? I got to go over and show the Darklon figure we've got. Abby, you got me. Yep, there are two. Do you have the Hulk or the Thing? Did you type Hulk or Thing into our Buy It Now store to see what we had? And TikTok is the person who goes through all of our loose figures that are not modern Joes or vintage Joes, and then puts them all together, finds out who they are, finds their accessories, tags and lists them online. So, which is a lot. In case you were wondering, there's a lot of those around here. So, all right, two carded figures. They're $26. One to two. All right, Garen, they are up. Good to go. She's very good at finding and identifying and organizing and pricing and getting listed online. But she's only part time, so we may have buckets of stuff waiting on her to come fix those. So, but Triple H does a really, really good job of the barcoded stuff. Sal is sort of the for those of you who are from my generation, she's the Jose Oquendo of stuff here because, like, right now, I could have her switch over to do Star Wars section, or switch over to do Funko, or switch over to do loose figures and match with accessories, or switch over to do Joe stuff, or go back to comic books, or call and cancel my dentist appointment today. So you guys remember Jose Oquendo from the Cardinals, right? Only man to play every position in a single game. You'll have to go type in WWE or Jeff Hardy in our Buy It Now store to see what we got. Don't know what we have. All right. Some cheap ass wrestling buyer just made me a stupid offer on a wrestler. Jose Oquendo for the Cardinals. He played all 9 positions in one game. Your wife liked Jose Oquendo because he was number 11 like her, because she was your 11th wife, Garen? Or is there something you need to tell me? Did you type Beta Ray Bill in our Buy It Now store? Because I thought we had one. Beta Ray, I mean, we do have Beta Ray Bill, I think. Garen is one of those lucky men who married a wonderful lady who is both at the same time out of his league and still tremendously patient and loving of him. So good on you, sir. Your little dude cracks me up. I have so much fun when we're at shows together. He is awesome. So you did well for yourself, Garen. That's my buddy pat on the shoulder, sir. Beta Ray. I came over here to show off a Beta Ray Bill, but now I don't remember if I have any or not. So let's just go look. Congratulations, sir. You did well. I've had more wives in my life than you've had girlfriends, judging by what you just told me, which I don't know if is bad for you, but it is definitely bad for me. Lord have mercy. I need an adult supervisor. I think we sold our Beta Ray Bill. Wayner, did you stick around? New Wayner? Did you type Iron Fist into our Buy It Now store by any chance? That will help to know if we have any. I don't see any Iron Fists. I don't think so. No, we sell stuff that's not in our shop. We're just constantly adding things every single day. I always tell people to check our shop first. Like I have this Iron Fist here, missing alt hands. So he is $15. Ciudad Bolivar, Missouri. uh, no say. Autocorrect is so weird in any language. Oh yeah, yeah. See. Put us. Oh no. So hold on. Gustas preguntar. You want to ask? I did you type Iceman into our buy it now store to see if we had anything? What are you looking for, Sanchez? Superman. Yeah, shut up, Hyperstar. I don't know what Superman animated is, but you type it into our La Tienda. Ooh, there we go. Superman animated in our buy it now store right now. Mm. McFarlane Toys Superman the Animated Series 7-inch. So yes, I did have one animated. I went ahead and put him in there so you could take a look. Metron. Trying to see if we still have him. Be funny if I told you we had him and sold him to you and we don't have him, which is not that unusual. That happens all the freaking time here. Oops, I don't see it. Unless it's down there. So, oh, there it is right down there. So yes, we do. Hyperstar, you need to take another gummy and chill. Garen, I don't think so. Is it one of the McFarlane line ones? Because we got some new McFarlanes in this week. I can show you. It is a DC Sergeant Rock. Isn't this cool? Look at how well they stayed with the cartoon face on him, with the comic face. Like, just doing the, you know. I'll go look and see. I don't know. We have everything that we've gotten in so far listed, but we got the new batch of stuff in that we haven't listed yet. Right? Why did they make him Kong instead of Grodd? But whatever. I like it that they have him like scaled up correctly with him. I'm sure they had some sort of licensing and or whatever they were trying to do with that doc. All those people in the boardrooms are smarter than us. That's Tim McGraw, his cousin. Type in superpower in our buy it now store if you're looking for those, because those will come up over there if we have any. All right, Gary. I've got these guys, but they're not McFarlane superpowers. Abatha, why don't you come list some of these loose figures if you're going to be watching, you weirdo. I can go over here and see if we had any new GI Joe. Hey, is the McFarlane Darklon guy still around? I totally forgot about you. I don't have a complete tunnel rat. What's the carded Robin by that box? Hang on, Doc. I'm gonna in case the Darklon guy is still here. Did you type in Batman Forever into our buy it now store to see if we had anything? Whoa, where did all of our figures? I'm a little perplexed. There's a lot of gaps here that I don't remember being here. Did we have somebody over here buying Joe's? There are a whole bunch of gaps over here that I do not remember. We just sold our classified Dragonfly, bud. Sorry. All right, so we don't have a complete Darklon. This is weird. We do have a Tunnel Rat missing flashlights. And Garen, I love taking them in on trades. So yes, there's Dark Claw up there. And Tunnel Rat up there. Trade for cash. I'm afraid you're not going to like my terms. Carded Robin. Let's go look and see. For doctor. I think he's a spleniologist. Somebody asked me what kind of doc you were one time, so I'm going to go with spleniologist. Carded Robin, huh? Where did those go? Where did those go? They're over here. I remember now. It's the Batman 66. So we got the Super Friends Batman, which is really not bad, and a Super Powers Robin. We have Power Rangers in our Buy It Now store if you want to type those in and check it out. And Lord Deathman. What a weird name. Was that what you were interested? Don't you? Oh, never mind me, sir. Got a sweet Transformers hat, Batman hat. Can you provide a price on that Batman? Sure. Just got it in, haven't even processed it yet. So let's see what it says. He is $20 if you want this Batman. $20. That is a whole mess of them. They're all vintage ones too, and apparently all the little holographic thingies are in here too. Pretty sweet, huh? There's a shitload of them in there. Can you provide a response on whether or not you want this Batman? Thank you. Can I also, if you, there's an Adam West one in the store, just go in and buy it, sir. They will automatically bundle the shipping for you. All right, I'm running your Batman right now. You're going to be like, that doesn't have a lot of details on it. You are correct. I do not take this job very seriously. The Secret Wars shield bag, man, so I don't have to mess with it. I mean, there's a lot in here. I'd do $100 for the whole bag. There's a lot in here. I know what these sell for individually, and there's a lot of them. 1, 2, 3, holographic stuff. 4, 5, 6, 7. Also some guns. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. More of those things. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. There's like 28 of these things in here, so that's less than $4 a piece. We do have some Simpsons. There's a little bit in our Buy It Now store too, so feel free to check that out. So these are crazy. How many of these are in here? But Superpowers is getting ready to get, or Secret Wars is getting ready to get real hot due to the upcoming new universe. So, all right, here, that may help. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 silvers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18. So there's 30 pieces in there. So 30 shields and all the guns. All right. Batman. Yeah, Doc, that sounds very much like me, actually. Hey, I don't know if there may be superpowers figures in this lot that I'm unaware of that those go to, which would definitely 100% be like on point for me. All right, we sell. Must drink. Any Christmas vacation stuff? I have not ever had any Christmas vacation stuff. I didn't know they made anything, but that would be cool. Let's check these out. Blues Brothers. Matt, I've had so much fun riding around on this thing. Speaking of which, when are you coming to visit again? School's going to be back in session soon. I love Lego, so every time they come out with something new and cool, awesome. Awesome. Got a few things in today that are definitely cool. This Yellowstone stuff will sell really well. I don't know what I got this in. Actually, I thought about you specifically when I got this in earlier, and you've already had that one, if I'm not mistaken. So I got those. Yeah, we do claims. All right. Un momento. What are you looking for, Jeremy Claw? Mostly what this show is an hour-long advertisement for our store and a reminder that you can go to our Buy It Now store and buy stuff in there. Look at this bad boy. This Milano is such a neat piece. This is my exercise. This is my, you're my emotional, you guys are my emotional support cats. This is my exercise. This is my, you're my emotional, you guys are my emotional support cats. Sorry, I'm on the Facebook sale. Don't mean to be. Huh. We don't have Giant Man bath. Although if you type in Giant Man into our Buy It Now store, we may have some pieces in there. Do you carry Mythic? No, I don't have any Mythic Legions right now. If we have one SHF thing, but nobody ever buys SHF in these sales. It's like the people who know that SHF are expensive and come to the Whatnot sales and ask for SHF are then shocked that they're expensive. It'll be passed by our state legislature, Doc. If there's one thing we can count on those idiots for, is to absolutely ignore the will of the people. I got this. I'm gonna show the DBZ off since somebody's gonna come in here and ask for DBZ. They won't buy anything, and when they ask for a figure and I show them it's $5, then they won't buy that. So I just want to show that off so it's out of the way. I've done my thing, done my Christian duty for the week. Show DBZ. Blech. Hello, Mike. How are you, sir? Sold the Alf we had here for a while. It's your mom, Hyperstar. The white box right off the glass case. I don't even know, and I ain't going back over there. Forget you. I have not showed off the Transformers very well today. With and Kleenex. What's the white box? That's a Transformer. I can't remember. It's the exterior box for something. Where did I put that thing? It's currently just an empty box, sir. We are 45 minutes from Lebanon, Missouri. Calicush, did you type Green Goblin or Spider Man into our Buy It Now store? Free sock with every Goku. Oh, like that anime that had the little towel with it that Wayner bought that one night. Talk about me being completely surprised when I opened that box to see what was in there. That was rough. Was that what was in there? The Megatron T Rex? Maybe. I don't know. I'm so bad at this job. Um, we're usually here regular hours on holidays, other than like Christmas. We're not here regular hours. But well, I don't know what Labor Day weekend day you're talking about. We just don't treat more left. Shut your more left mouth, sir. No, I don't think any of these went in there. Hyperstar, I really like that you let me basically emotionally abuse you the whole time you're in these sales. Beast Wars. I don't think I have any Beast Wars that would fit in that. If I did have it, I mean, it's entirely possible I did what was in there and I just sold it and forgot about it. Yeah, I don't think whatever that was in, we sold. Or whatever was in that, we sold. Uncle Rico. Doesn't everybody wish they had an Uncle Rico? Mirage needed. The most physically abused things in this store are those pieces, those toys down there. They don't stand a chance to the little animals that come through here. Yeah, we have a lot of GI Joe. A lot of GI Joe. Although right now I might have. I don't have a complete 84 roadblock. Trying to think if we had anything. We've got a lot of Star Wars, but we still don't have as much Star Wars as we have GI Joe. Why, thanks you, Jeremy Clough. Any Alien Kenner or Terminator? I would put those in our Buy It Now store. Oh, thanks, Matt. Totally forgot about that. I didn't. I've been seething about it the whole time. I just lied to you. Seething. Chicago Bears, Joker, Spider Man, any rappers? I mean, I'm kind of a rapper. Any of the things you're looking for, you could type those into our Buy It Now store and see if we have a rapping Spider Man Joker that plays for the Chicago Bears. I have a roadblock, just not a complete one. Oop, wait a minute. Am I lying? No worries, man. We are not new to the app, but we do have a complete roadblock. What do you know? File card. Here's a $40 bill. I'll be damned. When did that get there? No Rumbler. All right, I'll run that roadblock for you. I think something's wrong with me psychologically. I mean, besides the stuff that's obvious, I've been craving Subway oatmeal raisin cookies, and I don't think that comes from a place of right. Isn't that's a weird thing to be craving? I do, in fact, like oatmeal raisin cookies, but for some reason, the Subway ones are just. I don't, if they had bigger chunks of raspberry in them, I would like them. So I don't know what's going on with me, but I want some oatmeal raisin. I just sold a roadblock, sir. And there are more versions of Roadblock than any other figure in G.I. Joe besides Cobra Commander and Snake Eyes. So you're going to have to be a little more specific. Yeah, I just want the Subway oatmeal raisin cookies. I have no idea why. I don't have another 84 roadblock that's complete. No. No, Doc, but it would be pretty ironic if they can make cookies based on what you told them. G.I. Joe classified I'm looking for. Is this Yoda? I have a couple. Which classified roadblock are you looking for? There's two versions of those, and then it's sealed or loose. Actually, there's three versions of those because there's a Tiger Force one too. Excuse me. So no follow up on that. Which roadblock classified, huh? Aaron, are you about to move down here and open a bowling alley with me? I'm not saying that we would have the store in there. I'm just saying, um, did you look in our Buy It Now store to see if we had the 2-pack in there? Dude, Smoky Fire, dude. Oh my freaking! I'm not making fun of you, so please don't think that my laughter is at your expense. But I got something in today that is freaking perfect. So don't go nowhere. I gotta show this to you. I do not believe I have a complete 82 Snake Eyes. I've also got the heavy artillery roadblock, but I don't have his helmet here, so I can't really. I don't have a Snake Eyes. An 82 Snake Eyes right now. Smoky Fire. We have some signs that you would appreciate, but oh my god, how much are those Star Wars big packs on the counter? Jeremy, which ones are you talking about, bud? Can I see your classifieds? Yes, if you go to my Buy It Now store and type in classified, they're all online. Dude, check it out. Your name is Smokey T and you're got a Smokey the Bear logo. Check it out. I got a Smokey the Bear toy. This is amazing with this little Bronco. Still sealed in package. You ever seen one of these before? That is amazing. How did a guy come in with the name Smokey T with a logo for Smokey the Bear? Smoky Fiery T. So I got that Smoky Fiery T. The big orange and black ones. Do you mean the black series? Is that what you were talking about? I can't stop thinking about. Oh, these things. Can't stop thinking about freaking oatmeal raisin cookies. $15. This is highway robbery. What in the hell? $18. Whoever priced these wants me to have a stroke in a 35. Okay, well it looks like for 68 bucks you can buy all three of them. That's some bullshit right there. Oh, I don't price any of my own items. I just have to sell them for what they're priced at. Sometimes that's not a good day. I actually have no idea what these are worth. That just seems like really cheap for these. All right, I'm making you this sale right now, sir. You might die today. Why am I going to kill you? Then I'm not aware of it yet. Okay, they're up. This one, no, this one is a Triple H. It's got a barcode. Three stupid priced items. I know it doesn't seem like it, but we have a pretty pretty strict system for stuff. All right, Jeremy Claw, your three items are there. Okay, right now the only Pokemon I'd be interested in would be like graded ones. No, there isn't anything in there we'd be interested in. Thank you, though. Where'd that guy go that wanted to buy those? Jeremy Claw! Yo, there's a leave and Tylenol and ibuprofen and some unmarked items over there that you probably shouldn't take just in case. How can you tell me you'll take 3 items and I post the 3 items and you disappear, bro? What is with my phone? Oh, there you are. Is the Kenny and the Buy It Now the only South Park? Probably. All right, I put my phone down somewhere, but I don't know where I put it. But it doesn't really matter. Nobody's calling me. My daughter's in the gym. Oh, there it is. All right. There we go. Got it. No worries, Jeremy. We got it figured out. All's well that ends well. Well, we got it. We got her done. That's what's important, right? All right. Anything else I can do for you guys? I'm over here trying to show off stuff, taking requests. Sorry, I'm responding to a message on my Facebook. Okay, these are really neat. I always get asked about Dukes of Hazard stuff, and I never have any Dukes of Hazard stuff, so I'm pretty happy to have these right now. And a Knight Rider piece, some Yellowstone. I really never have had Yellowstone stuff before, so it's kind of nice to have these. The Lego aisle, Lego. Aaron, believe it or not, it's kind of thinned out because we've sold so much lately. I know it doesn't look thinned out, but there are definite gaps in here. Definite gaps in here. All these beautiful Lego sets. We've worked so hard to complete them and put them through here. I don't think I have any Jack Sparrow stuff. You might try typing that in our Buy It Now store. I don't think so, but I know I don't have any Peaky Blinders. So much Lego. New Eternia Battle Armor Skeletor. That would be something that would be in our Buy It Now store too. Did you check in there? Let's see what we got. I'm tapping it in to see if we have anything. All right. It doesn't look like I have a Skeletor. I'm looking through there right now. Nope, no Skeletor. We do have some new Eternia stuff, but no Skeletor. We have a lot of DeLorean stuff right now. Kind of hoping for something Back to the Future related. PS5 Dual Sense Edge controller. Yes, I know you're typing that, but I don't know what that means. Most sellers don't push their Buy It Now store like we do. And the reason being is we want people to get in there to see what all we have because we add new stuff to it every day. Most guys try to sell in the sale itself. We see these sales as like an hour-long advertisement for the business. We send you to our website, www.toysrus.com, or we send you to our Buy It Now store. We have about 1,200. What's that? About 1,200 classified in the store. Feel free to type in G.I. Joe classified. We have lots. Yes, the controller is listed in the shop. I don't know why he just keeps typing that over and over again. So that's why I'm confused. He's saying a thing that's in the shop. Nothing else, just saying the name of a thing in the shop. So it's the PS5 controller version of Transformers. We got lots of Mode 2. What are you looking for in Mode 2? Which, by the way, a lot of the Mode 2 also listed in the store. So we most definitely have a PS5 DualSense controller in the shop. But I don't know what you want me to do. There we go. It wasn't even a question. He just kept saying the name of it. Like, I don't know. What am I supposed to do here? It's very confusing for me. So we're doing a quick scan of the Motu section. Glad I did that. Seems worth it. I don't know what Lockjaw is, other than like TMJ, but I've got some Beast, which you could actually type into the Buy It Now store and see. And if you're looking for a Trap Jaw, you could also type that in there. It would also show up what we have available. I've got Leech, whatever his name is. Thunder Punch He-Man. Lower to 95. Raise it to 140. Just because you're cheap doesn't mean I am. I'm broke. Well, think of how much more broke you'll be if you pay me $140 for this item. Here we go. If you're broke, you probably shouldn't be buying a PS5 controller there, buddy. I'm in the listing now. I'm trying to change my price for you. Why did I have a feeling that was going to go that way? It's what I want. It's what I want. Anything of The Simpsons? Maybe. I imagine you saying that in a sweet, melodic saxophony sound. We have a little bit. Un poquito Simpsons. See, a little bit of Simpson stuff. The Lost TV show. I want to introduce my kids to that and see if they like it. You'd think that I'd get tired of saying that after a while, Ruger, and you'd be right. All right, we are going to raid another seller. It's been a fun tonight, but it's time to go do some other stuff. I got things to do. Let's see. Let's go to Supernova. Oh, that's Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I don't want to do that. We're going to go rob the Sanchez.